Memorial Day weekend. You might hear some fireworks going off. Let's wait to get some peeps in here. I'm a busy bee. Got things to do. Jeez. So, I am in the process. I have everything all set up over there. I am getting ready to make a... Hi, Paul Honeyman. How are you, my friend? Hello, KP. Happy Memorial Weekend, everyone. How are you? You might hear booming and banging. It is fireworks currently going off right as I go live. Okay, so 30 minutes. I have zero time to waste. Let me explain. I got my coffee to keep me going. I have cleaning up to do. So Jared's birthday's tomorrow. Hopefully he doesn't watch this back. Anyway, it's Jared's birthday tomorrow. And I am making an Italian tiramisu from scratch tonight. So I'm going to end up trying to record that for y'all to see. But right now, I have my dry rub for pork spare ribs. I have 4 racks for tomorrow. He unfortunately has work, but I'm going to surprise him with a nice birthday dinner. And we're going to decorate. So, all right, pulled out a container. I will do a separate video. I've got some to start. Oops, I mean drink. Oh my gosh, Paul, you're horrifying. Horrifying. So, let me see if I can see what's going on out here. Hold on. I gotta move my jungle of herbs. Oh yeah, somebody's doing some serious fireworks. Professional ones, that is. So I figured while I was on here, I could make my dry rub for my pork spare ribs because friends and family love my spare ribs. I do them a certain way, low and slow. And my Jared, I went in to give birth to Jared on Memorial Day. He was high risk. I had him 4 months early, so he was like 2 pounds something. So sometimes it falls within the weekend of Memorial Day weekend. This time it's falling on Monday, Memorial Day. It's Memorial Day, a day to remember the soldiers, yep, who gave all. Not supposed to be a happy day. It's not. But I have to celebrate my son's birthday tomorrow. He will be 27. So, you know, I know what it stands for, and a lot of people know what it stands for. I just think maybe the younger generation doesn't. My boys do. So to all those fallen soldiers, men and women, that is what Memorial Day is. Some people celebrate the sacrifices by keeping it an enjoyable time as they remember the liberties and freedoms they have now due to them. Amen. That was well put, Paul. Well put. I think brook trout might be, fishing this weekend? He said he might be on, might not. And that's okay. Smash the thumbs up. There's 8 people in here. Please smash the thumbs up button. But I figured while I'm sitting here that I could make my rub so that it's already done out of the way, because if you know an authentic Italian tiramisu, it's time consuming. I brewed all the espresso. I don't use rum in mine. I use Kahlua. So I think I have all the ingredients out. I'm letting my espresso cool, and then I have to start assembling that bad boy. So when I get done this, I'll be recording that. So I figured I would record my spare rib rub, give or take. You know, I switch it up sometimes, but everybody loves it. When I'm dead and gone, I'd rather they celebrate that mourn me. It's the way I am. Very true. Very true, Paul. So, whew, those fireworks are so loud. Can you hear them? So I knew I needed some energy. That's like a $2 special from Wawa, and I just concocted it myself, put espresso in it when I got here, because I have a lot of cooking to do and cleaning to do, because I think his girlfriend wants to decorate. So, yeah. All right, so anyway, yeah, fishing this week. Yeah, I hope he catches a bunch of fish. He loves it. I love fishing. I wish I had a day just to go fishing. Okay, I forgot one ingredient, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hang out. Anybody watches this back, thank you very much. Make sure you give it a like. And, you know, I'll give you the lowdown of the ingredients. I'll post a separate video on this. Like I said, sometimes I mix and match my spices. So if you go with just this, they'll still be good to where you really don't even need barbecue sauce on it. But let me get my brown sugar, shall we? Let's see. I figured I could kill two birds with one stone and do live and get this done at the same token. 11 people. Hello, everyone. Please hit the thumbs up, coming in or going out, or just sitting there listening. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah. But let me show you. I get a lot of questions on this, so I might as well say this now. A lot of people complain that they buy the really small brown sugar because they can't figure out a way to keep it moist without it getting hard as a rock. So I'll give you one tip. You could take a piece of bread and just lightly dampen it, like break it in half, stick it down in your brown sugar. It won't fall apart. That'll keep it nice and moist. Although after my brother's death, I now have a new way to make sure no one is left with the struggle of getting me cremated. Oh, I don't want to go out that way. 1/3 the price. Yeah, I don't want to go that way. Here's my brown sugar. Look at this. So if you have, I have to find it. This is how, look at, this is how I keep mine so soft. But I know a lot of people, damn, how far down did I stick it? I know a lot of people struggle with their brown sugar, so I would give you this tip as well. I just have to grab it. So if you're a gardener, or you happen to have a pot that maybe breaks, this, as you can see, which I'm making a mess, is a piece of terracotta off of a pot. I cleaned it, I wet it, I stick it in my brown sugar. Works like a charm every single time. So, brown sugar. But like I said, I will leave the exact recipe in a video. And I'm trying to make sure, because I have 4 racks, I'm going to cut them in half to make 8 half racks. Shoot, I would have been out there watching the fireworks, personally. But I got things to do. So yeah, a piece of terracotta from a pot that breaks, just clean it really well, rinse it, and then just push it down in your brown sugar, and it will never go hard on you, promise. Definitely works. And I'm already making, oh, I got a vacuum anyway. Brown sugar goes everywhere. Okay. I need kosher salt. I keep my kosher salt in jars, my pepper and my Himalayan salt in jars like this. I had a 4th one, but I threw it at Uncle Louie's head one time. God rest his soul, who was a Vietnam vet. Brooke Trout, we were just talking about you. Hello, my friend. Are you catching a lot of fish? Sure hope so. I hope you're having a great time. And no, it's not thundering here. It's fireworks. But hi, I'm glad to see you. Is this the finale? Oh my goodness, I'm missing some great fireworks. Listen to that. Can you hear it? Hey, Paul. So what happened with the fishing? Yeah, did you go? If the fireworks are over. So I'm over here making my dry rub for pork spare ribs. You can do for pork chops, spare ribs. So I'll do another video with the accurate amounts for you. Occasional. No, I keep all my spices in these size jars with little labels that I made. I'm in a sauna, 165 degrees. I just jumped in the lake. Can't be 40 degrees. My heart's up for a second. Yo, it was breezy here today. The pool's open as of yesterday. And it is not swimming weather. That water must be freezing. And people were in it. Because right across from my son's, it's like picnic tables, the pool, grills, that type of thing. But this is onion powder. So I'm going in with that. I figured I would just make this and get this done at the same time. Mel, you missed my comment before Paul came in. G'day. Let's see. Hi, Amy. Good evening. Happy Memorial Weekend. I am over here making dry rub for pork or for spare ribs because I'm making a bunch of spare ribs tomorrow. So I figured I could kill two birds with one stone. And in case you missed it, because I get a lot of comments on my brown sugar, if you have a piece of terracotta pot that's broken, rinse it, clean it, put it in your brown sugar. It'll never get hard as a rock. Or a piece of bread, just lightly wet it. Okay, let me see Paul's comment. Let's see. Sorry, a little bit over here. Cemeteries are getting harder to stay holy ground. We all want to bury it until we've seen some councils and grave sites. Yikes, really? That's crazy. Very little fishing, lots of plumbing. Oh, we had ribs this week, did you? Well, with it being Memorial Day, my son was born. I went in Memorial Day to have him. He was extremely preemie. And his birthday's tomorrow. So we're going to celebrate. His nickname to me is J-Roll because of baseball. But we're going to celebrate Jared's birthday tomorrow. And I always make the thing that he likes the most on his birthday. And that's barbecue food. So we're doing, I get 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 racks of ribs. But I did forget hamburgers and the rolls, so I don't know. Curious about your rub to see if it's similar to the one we use. Okay, so what I've done so far, because I was going to make a video, but if you promised to watch it, okay. I just did 3/4. I sometimes do some things different, and sometimes I just, happy birthday to him. Oh, thanks. Okay, so far I did 3/4 cup of brown sugar in mine. I did 2 tablespoons kosher salt. I just did the onion powder. Now I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika as soon as I find it. And I was showing how I do my jars. All my spices are in jars like this, which I got to fill this one up and I label it. So I got everything out before this live. Okay, smoked paprika, which is 2 tablespoons. I'm hoping I'm making enough for 4 racks of ribs. So 1 and 2. It's like sweet and smoked mix. My normal recipe is like a tablespoon of dry mustard. I don't always use it, but we're gonna go in with the kitchen sink this time. So let's see. I think I'm just gonna do half a tablespoon. Oh, my thing won't fit in there. Okay, hold on. It's usually for 2 tablespoons of, no, 1 tablespoon of the dried mustard powder. I'm just going to do 1 teaspoon. I don't want to overdo it with that. And then garlic powder. Where you at? Garlic powder. Tablespoon. Tablespoon of black pepper. And sometimes we'll have some extra, you know, so you can have it for the summer, make a big batch. Okay, let's see. I'm going in with some Infamous Tony Hatcheries. Yes, it's already tomorrow here, Mel, so tell Jared happy birthday. Oh, my friend, I definitely will. I'm going to eyeball this to come out to about a tablespoon. This one isn't the regular one. This is the one with more spice in case you're interested. And then, where is it? I know I pulled it out. Where is it? A little bit of cayenne pepper. A teaspoon cayenne pepper. And then a teaspoon of allspice. I don't always use the allspice, but we are going to this time. Wow. Okay. So that's pretty much the gist of it all, and that's probably going to make me sneeze. But I like going in with brown sugar bourbon on mine. By the way, Mel, this looks no good. This is too many bubbles. Oh my gosh, you're drinking soda, my friend? How'd your testing go? So I just get this one right here, brown sugar bourbon. And I am going in, this is one of our favorite flavors. I'm going in with 3 tablespoons. No, I'm going in with actually 4 tablespoons. Okay, and that's that. Some people will put a little bit of chili powder in theirs. I don't really do that. Some people will put a little cumin in theirs. I don't really do that either. That was the chili powder. But while I'm here, I'm going to fill up my onion jar. But yeah, it's a good way to have a good spice cabinet. I've been doing this for years. It's nothing new. I'm going to fill this one up while I have it out with the rest of the onion powder. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoys their day, but also does remember my entire family was in the military. From my grandfather, my dad, my uncles. They actually think my Uncle Billy was sprayed with Agent Orange because, yeah, he was the second candidate in Pennsylvania other than the governor to get a heart transplant. To die 8 years later from not prostate, testicular cancer. So, and okay, so I filled that up. But yeah, I'll just show it again. That's how I do all my spices. It's been like this for years and years. I should really fill up my garlic powder. But this is what it looks like. Can you see in there? And then I'm just going to put a lid on. This is not my bowl. And just give it a little shimmy shake. So I like to do my ribs the night before. Everybody's got their own preferences, but I rinse my ribs off. And I mean, I coat them on the bone, up on the back, the top, and then I let them stay in the refrigerator overnight, covered with all the rub, and then I put them in the oven low and slow. And that's how he likes them, that's how everybody likes them, so that's how I'm doing them. What else am I making? Macaroni and cheese. And he likes the stuffed potatoes. It literally is, I can tell you this, but I'll show you the video. It's just stuffed potatoes with like butter. Hi Ace. Happy Memorial Weekend. Garlic's in it, onions in it. They're just really good. I wrap them in foil and do it that way, and he loves it. So, this should give you at least a decent amount of dry rub for your spare ribs, or even if you wanted to use it on a pork chop, you can. Let's see. Make sure it's all well mixed. Any clumps, just break them down. And now, let's try it. Mmm. Very particular about my rub. How many people will you be hosting? 1, 2. We see me, Jared's girlfriend, Jay, John, Johnny. Well, I think his girlfriend invited like 2 or 3 of his friends, but doesn't mean they'll be here exactly for dinner. So if I had to give a rough estimate, maybe 9. And if you go back into my videos, I pressure canned a lot of homemade baked beans. So prime opportunity to bust open some of them jars. I just have to add the maple syrup into it. So yeah, we'll also have homemade baked beans. This has got a little bit of a kick. Let's see. What am I looking for? I am just going to go in with a little bit more brown sugar. So yeah, macaroni and cheese. Great. I already did all the cheese. Some of it was crumbling. And my son was like, oh, what's the matter with the cheese? I said I was grating it. Just kept crumbling. So my food processor doesn't have the tube to go down. My other one does to grate it. I put it in and it just made it like small little pieces, which it'll all melt. So I'm adding a little bit more brown sugar to this. So if you make this, double it up or triple it up. Hot paprika. Now it was smoked paprika, but I used about 2 tablespoons. And if you know, it's a little bit more spicy. And I think I only did a teaspoon of the cayenne. It's not unbearably spicy. It just has that slight little kick. But it'll mellow out in a minute with a little bit more brown sugar. And I don't have very much left in my brown sugar bourbon. So I'm probably going to put the rest of that in there. And it should be perfect. Absolutely perfect. But one thing I'm not making homemade tomorrow or tonight is the homemade barbecue sauce. I like to make it when I'm making my meatloaf with encrusted in bacon. But his favorite, we all like it, is Sweet Baby Ray's. So we're going to have that. I did forget ketchup, but what are you going to do? So Sweet Baby Ray's. All right. Let's see if this is all mixed in good. So I will do a quick video on this. I figured so if anybody's barbecuing this weekend. Let's taste now. Very good. And I'm using the rest of this brown sugar bourbon. I've been using this for years. I love it. Okay. And that's it. That is the dry rub for pork chops or ribs. And it's great to have it on hand. You can keep it in a sealed jar. You always have it. It still has a slight little kick. I think it was this. I don't usually use, I think I did 3 tablespoons. So that's what did it. Gave it a kick. But not enough to where anybody will be like, oh, it's too hot, I can't eat it. No, it just has a slight Little heat to it, which is perfect. It is delish. Would highly recommend it. I'm just mixing in the rest. And I will have that done on my list because tonight I have to make a authentic tiramisu. Okay, that is absolutely perfect. Look at how gorgeous that looks. It's plenty of rub, I would think. You'd be surprised. The ribs at Sam's, they're enormous. So I got 2 packs. So that's 4 in there. I brewed my espresso. I think his girlfriend asked me to make it. I usually make it at Christmas time, but I like it. And I don't know. I don't know if that's, I don't know if that's what he wanted for his birthday cake. He doesn't really know, like, what's going on. She's handling the decorating. I'm doing the food. They grounded me from using the Learjet use. Oh, let's see. I'm probably going to lose you driving to visit with the parents some more. See you next week. See you next week, Brook Trout. I hope that you're enjoying your little vacation. Catch a bunch of fish. And, yeah. Remember where you can find this dry rub on this live. And so I need some more rub, I guess. Then I'll make some more, unless I just do like a little batch just to show you all. Leach never said she was owner's daughter. Ah ha ha, you're so funny, Paul. Thanks, Brook Trout, for coming in. Enjoy your Memorial weekend. Don't forget all the fallen men and women for why this is actually Memorial weekend. Thank you, Paul. That was perfect timing. Look, let me show you. I had everything out so I could do this live to make my dry rub and get another thing off the list. So, are you barbecuing tomorrow? Paul, you want to block that? Like, who writes that? How do you feel about Jews? How about you just love everyone and stop worrying about a nationality of a person? Seriously. My best friend is Jewish, scumbag. Jeez. Are you barbecuing or anything? I don't give 2 shits if you're like 10 years younger than me. Don't write stuff like that coming into somebody's life. It's not appropriate. We welcome all here so long as they do not force their religion on others. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, why can't everybody just learn to love one another? That would be fabulous. The world would be a much better place. Oh, did anybody hear I don't know, I saw it under breaking news where the Russian President Putin was in a plane and his plane with him on it was being attacked by 6 drones. They were trying to kill him, I guess. We did our cookout today. Anything good? Thank you, Paul. I'm also, I don't know, Jay's coming up with kielbasa. I don't know if he's coming up with enough kielbasa for everybody, but he's coming up with kielbasa. So, yeah, me and Jared's girlfriend are pretty much just pulling this off, you know. But for years and years, I've always let my kids pick their birthday dinner and nothing's changed. He is 26 and he will be 27 tomorrow. Well, actually tonight at 4:43 in the morning is, no, that's wrong. I went in Memorial Day to have him and that little squirt didn't come out till 4:43 in the morning. I was never intimidated by a baby a day in my life until I had Jarrett. Like, his head fit right in the little palm of my hand. Oh. And now look at him. He's tall and handsome. Let's see. Prime ribbed baked potatoes, corn casserole. Ooh, I need a good corn casserole. And apple and cranberry salad with poppy seed dressing, coleslaw. Thank you for reminding me. I want to know, hold on. I saw it on somebody's channel for like, they're doing it with cabbage and now I can't find it. Tell me what I can make with this because I got the organic imported, so it was a little bit more money. Tahini. Let me see. Let's see. I found it at Red Nurse. I do have a little food haul that I'm gonna post. It's all over the place, but non-GMO, all natural, gluten-free, imported tahini. So, Amy, do you have a recipe? I know some people use it on like, I don't know, like a salad. I was gonna do it on a slaw, but then I couldn't find it. Dessert was watermelon pizza and churned berry ice cream. Ooh, yum. But stay tuned though too, because you know, Pop-Tarts here in America are banned everywhere else. So I kind of came up with this idea on how to do Pop-Tarts. So I'll bring that to you. I really should get another box and another can, but I'll just show you like one or two of what I do. So that you can have like part dessert, part Pop-Tart. I was messing around with that the other day. But yeah, so I need a recipe for tahini. So I'll wait. I think it was the Elliott Homestead. They just did it on like cabbage. I don't have a recipe. Maybe try cabbage slaw, like the green and purple. Okay. Yeah. But I lost it. Well, couldn't find my recipe. But I'm sure I can wing it. But you know how they also do like the shaved Brussels sprouts and they turn that into a salad? I was thinking, I wonder what tahini would taste like on that with some craisins. If that would be good. Just a couple ideas. So yeah. Yeah, I don't have any radishes. A while back, I don't even know if I ever posted it. Jay picked up the rainbow radishes. Oh my goodness, we roasted them in the oven. They were so good. I should have asked them to pick me up some. They were delish. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, where you shred the Brussels sprouts. I figured maybe like a tiny bit of sugar, some craisins, you know, the cranberries, dried cranberries, maybe tahini, and I don't know, maybe like a little bit of shallot in it, I was thinking. So yeah, I might play with that. Amy, have you ever had the rainbow radishes? If people don't like radishes, roast them in the oven. Maroon, they're so good. So good. I gained another pound, by the way. Oh, actually, well, yeah. So I was 118, went to 119, ran down my neighbors because I put my ribs down there so Jarrett wouldn't see them. Not cheap either. And I got on her scale and I was 119. So no, I haven't. So yeah, so I figured I could kill two birds with one stone. And that is come on and do live. Look for them. Okay. But yeah, I'm thinking about maybe trying it that way. I might have to pull up Elliott Homestead and go way back. Because I know she used to make the same salad I did. I just don't remember what she put in it besides cabbage. But she said they were like addicted to it. And the Brussels sprout salad, I have it somewhere. So I was thinking maybe one thing nutritional tomorrow. So I don't know if anyone's ever made like an authentic Italian tiramisu. There's like multiple steps. So when I'm done live tonight, I am going to get started on making that, clean this up, and then get started on making that, and that I will record. Keep going, be right back. Okay. I'm going to record that. So I will be working tonight and doing a tiramisu. And I don't think I've ever showed anyone how I do my ribs. So might also get a video out of that. You know how it is. Everything is content. Everything is a video. But right now I have a It's from like the beginning of the month. I just forgot to post it. There's a store up here called Gabe's that has odds and ends. So it's Gabe's. I think it was Redner's. But if I had the creamer from there, maybe it wasn't Redner's. I don't remember. Might have been ShopRite. And then that was with my friend John. And then me and Jay went to Sam's that day. So I didn't need like a boatload from Sam's. So it's just a jumble hot mess of like a couple store hauls. So I'm going to post that. Give you all something to look at. Um, I don't even think I have to do many edits. I think the only thing I forgot to mention is I picked up shallots, 2 shallots, 2 jalapenos, and 1 serrano pepper. So, but yeah, I'm going to post that. And has anybody looked at the blueberry cheesecake overnight oats? I posted it. Give it a bunch of views. It's really yummy. And give it a thumbs up. But if anyone's watching this back, I greatly appreciate it. And if you're just listening in, always say hi. If you have a channel, we'll always shout you out. But maybe think about subscribing. We'll greatly appreciate it. And if everything's still going good and you can like write me a comment, because we're at that marker and I want to see if it froze again. It might be due to the new phone. I haven't figured it out yet. But it tends to freeze at like the 30, 35 marker where everybody can hear me, but I can't see any comments. So, roasted ground sesame seeds, and that's it. That's all that's in here. You're still going, Mel. Okay, cool. Well, it didn't freeze. Whoa, that's a shocker. All natural, gluten-free, non-GMO, imported tahini. I'm shocked I even found it because I was looking for it for months and months. Ours has a distinct nutty flavor and velvety texture that makes it an essential compound of spreads like hummus, baba ganache. Mix it with your yogurt and it creates a light tangy sauce. Wow, I would have never have thought to do that. Which salad recipe am I after? I don't know. And I'm going to upload, I don't remember, Paul. I still have my potato salad from Easter that's still not uploaded. Brussels sprouts, I haven't done it yet. I never posted it. So I have to post it. But yeah, if I make it, I will record it. But I'm going to look up the Brussels sprout salad from this. And make it, I think, with this. And yeah, so it's been a little bit cooler here. So you wouldn't even catch me in a pool. That is like way too cold right now for that. Update on the herbs. They're doing phenomenal. Look at them. They're doing great. With the link. Okay. I think Becky from Acre Homestead may have done a Brussels sprout salad, but I don't think she used tahini. And I would just like to put this out there. I'm a big time gardener who's not gardening right now, but don't pick the bottom of your tomato plants leaves off that have discoloration and then throw them in your bed to compost. Don't do that. You're just, looking for disease to go into your soil. I saw a couple people doing that and I'm like, oh my gosh, why are they doing that to break them down inside the bed? Like when you prune the bottom leaves off, first of all, you should bury your tomato plant to that much coming out the top. So that's one tip I wanted to make. And if you're going to do bush beans, give them their own area, plant them close together. You could go back and look at my bush bean video. The one time I got the mustard bug, but when When you plant them close together, they like it better like that. They don't want to be incorporated with tomatoes or flowers or stuff like that. But you will get a lot of bush beans if you do it that way. You have to be very careful what you compost in your soil. And tomato leaves, I wouldn't suggest that at all, because that's fungus, and you know, they're like the leaves that are turning orange. But yeah, so all my herbs are doing really good. And I still have to get chives from Lowe's and an oregano for the season. But we've been using all these. Where is it? Can't find it. The cilantro down there. We made a couple Mexican dishes this week and we used it. Today, I realized I had no hamburger rolls, so I made 2 hamburgers for myself with jalapenos and shallots and just ate it in a bowl. And friends, let me tell you, I never liked hamburgers. I think my body's craving like red meat. I don't know, I'm gaining weight now. Between Jay with the soft pretzels, cheesesteaks. But it's working. It's what I wanted. I wanted to gain weight, and it's working, believe me. So yeah, I'm going to put all this away, and I have my ingredients out trying to get them room temperature. Mel got you a tahini salad recipe. Awesome. But gosh darn it, I might not be able to see it right away. Paul, can you copy that and then send it to like Facebook Instant Messenger or something? You have my phone number, don't you? Just text me it. You think you have my phone number. But yeah, so I'm probably going to make homemade macaroni and cheese in the morning. There's no real rush to do that because my poor kid has to work tomorrow. So, yeah. Craving red meat, maybe pregnant. Jay does that all the time. Jay, I tell you all the time. That oven is out of commish, honey. No more muffins in the oven for me. No more. I just like red meat. So yeah, I knew they were going out to dinner to her sister's, and I was like, oh, gosh darn, I don't really feel like cooking. I just used my cast iron pot, the pan, frying pan, and I made 2 burgers, sauteed up some shallots and some jalapenos that have no heat in them. I can't find any of them with heat lately. And I ate one in a bowl. It was delish, and then I ate the second one in a bowl. Hello, Joe Serrano. Happy Memorial Weekend. Hi, Melody Babe. Well, better late than never, catching the first 40 minutes on the replay. Thank you. Always love your comments. Tonight's live, I made my dry rub for pork or spare ribs. My spare ribs are pork, but just did that live. So you can go back and watch that. Smells delish. And how you can keep your brown sugar prevent it from getting hard. A dampened piece of bread or a piece of a terracotta pot that's broke. Clean it, scrub it, and then tuck it down in your brown sugar, and it will never get hard. I guess because of the baking I do, a couple people wrote me on in my DMs on Instagram about how I keep my brown sugar all soft and good to go. So yeah. And thanks for watching the replay. I appreciate it very much so. Hello, Whistletop Homestead. Well, hello, everyone. Well, hello, Ed. So, yeah, I figured something different on this live because I needed to get it done anyway. And that's to make my dry rub for like a pork chop or spare ribs. It's like a barbecue spice. So, that's in this live. You can go back and watch it. And, yeah. But how you doing, Ed? On Instant Messenger, Paul? Look at my onions. They're going nuts. I'm doing okay. Just hate working nights. Oh, I'm sure. I did it for years. For years, I worked 3rd shift. I think so, FLL. We'll double check. I'll go over after this live, Paul, and I'll make sure that I leave you my phone number to my cell phone. So you're up to your antics, eh? He says. Jay's always up to his antics. Always, 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 always. We were talking about, does anybody remember, because I got to get my butt in gear and make my own eclairs, but I was talking about that way back in the day, I used to love Entenmann's eclairs. And I was trying to tell him you can't find them anywhere. And Jay is that person that will look, at least, It's like a, treasure hunt. Like, no, couldn't find them. I'm like, I know. I've been looking for them for years, but they used to be really good. I said, I guess I got to get off my lazy butt and make some eclairs, which I might do that this upcoming week, and maybe some cream puffs. We'll see. We shall see. So on Messenger, okay, I'll double check. So if anybody wants a dry rub for pork chops or spare ribs, it's in this, but I'll do a separate little video and post it. But you will be seeing Redner's, Gabe's, and Sam's haul, like a little shopping thing. I'll put that out there to give you something to look at. And switching over to stainless steel is in that video, and getting rid of plastic and using glass. It's what I got for Mother's Day. Then you'll see that next. But I have to make the tiramisu, and I have to record it. Mel's volunteering for her ribs to be rubbed. He would love it. He would love it. You okay, Kokomo? Yeah, he would love it. So he picked me up 2 turnovers and 2 eclair. Well, yeah, from this bakery near here. Yummo, it's just making me fatter. I did a smoked meatloaf yesterday. Oh my God, did it turn out fantastic. I bet it did. I have a really good meatloaf recipe that's on the channel if Paul wants to find it real quick. It's encased in bacon. And then I make a special sauce for it. So good. Absolutely love it. And my Jared's the only one that's like, why do you got to put bacon on it? I'm like, because it gives it flavor and it holds it together. He's like, well, I don't like it with the bacon on it. And my Johnny turned around and said, so just pick the bacon off, you goof. Johnny was golfing all day today. That's my eldest son. And yeah. It is, yeah, meatloaf recipe that I uploaded. You had me at bacon. I know, right? And I made this special like barbecue sauce for it that has like a little tang. So good. It's not your typical like diner meatloaf. It's delish. But my Jared's the only one that's like, and he likes bacon. Why do you gotta put bacon on the meatloaf? So Johnny told him just pick it off. Johnny never complained. No one ever complained. But the meatloaf, I can highly recommend it. It's so good. I'm pretty sure I made it when I was over at Jean's, so it's on the channel. So that's what I got for you. I'm going to look up a recipe to use my tahini. I don't know if it'll be for tomorrow, like a little light kind of salad. I don't really know because, already... The main thing is the ribs because they were super expensive. Mel's all-time favorite. Oh, yeah, I made hers Pioneers. Mine's very similar. It's funny, though, but she's the Pioneer woman, so, But, yeah, very, very similar to the Pioneer woman's, which is fabulous. When I made mine, she came out with hers after the fact, and it's almost identical. I think it's one of the best meatloafs, to be honest with you. You cook your bacon really crispy, you crumble it up, and you put it inside the meatloaf. I've done that. I don't really care for it. But I used to make meatloafs like this big on an industrial cookie sheet, and then drape it over it, tuck it under, put the smear on it, put it in the oven, pull it out right before it's done, smear it up again. So good. So good. So the closest to my recipe was the Pioneer Woman's, and that's why I did it like that, because it's pretty similar. Almost identical. But I mean, nothing's bad with bacon, right? I did a little test run yesterday. I did, okay, what are you calling them? I used a cupcake tin. I only did 6. I sprayed them and I cracked the egg in it and then I just broke the yolk. So next time I'm getting the sausage patties. And yeah, I wanted to see if they would stick or they would come out. So, you know, have some eggs already cooked for protein, and you can make like a sausage egg pancake type of little sandwich, or just sausage and the egg, like an egglet, I guess they're calling it, for your, I don't know. Okay. So yeah, that's what I got for you, everybody. I got to get crack-a-lackin' or I'll be up half the night, and I still have to clean up. So I hope you enjoyed doing my spare rib barbecue dry rub, which, let me take the lid off and see how it's smelling. Oh my goodness, smells so good. It looks like a golden color, but really, really good. So I got that done. Now I have to put all the jars away, and I have to get busy making, I don't know how this even came up about making a tiramisu, because I make it at Christmas time, but I don't know. I'm a foodie, so I'll make whatever anybody wants. So that's that. So I'm going to clean this all up, do my tiramisu in a few minutes, and then I'll record it, I guess. Golden color might be due to the 3 pounds of brown sugar in the rub. There's not 3 pounds. I did, well, 3/4 cup and then a cup. So 1 3/4 cups. But I put a lot of spices in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So actually 10. I didn't put any cumin in it, and I didn't put chili powder in it this time. So it's a lot of seasonings in there. But you're funny, Paul, and I love you, Paul, funny man. All right, friends, so that is it for this Sunday. Just thought I would do something different and bring you on, because I needed to get it done anyway. And I have the ribs down in my neighbor's fridge. So, yeah. So I am going to upload my little shopping thing that I did at the beginning of the month. Nothing spectacular, just Sam's, Gabe's, and I'm not sure if I was saying Redner's, but I'm not really sure if it was Redner's, because I found my creamer then, and Redner's never has my creamer, so maybe we ran into ShopRite, me and John. I don't know. And then that same day I went to Sam's with Jay. So I have that to give you something to look at. And yeah. But have a blessed Memorial Day. Remember what it really stands for. Wish me luck. I am, unfortunately, unless I had the money tomorrow to go to my son's work, he will not get his birthday gift till after his birthday. You know, so, but hopefully he's happy. He seems happy with his new girlfriend, so anything to make him happy. And Mom has always done for all 3, like they get to pick whatever their dinner is, their favorite dinner. So of course I figured I'd invite my friend John and Jay, and then the rest is on them, you know what I mean? So all right, that's what I got for you, and I think I'm going to end it. Don't forget, our fallen heroes that didn't get to come home. That is technically what Memorial Day is about. And a great big shout out to my sons. Can't believe Jared's going to be 27 years old. But I'm going to hold this up and I'm going to end it. And if you've never tried tahini, amazing. Wonder why all males are happy at the start of a relationship with the new girl, laugh out loud, girlfriend. Well, these 2 have known each other from high school, so far they're doing well. I think she's pretty nice. She went to the Post Malone concert last night. Jay asked me if I wanted to go, but I declined. because I thought Post Malone, he was there with Jelly Roll, and I thought it was going to be like the country album side of Post Malone, so I didn't want to go because I like Sunflowers and all those other songs he did, and here he did them all. So you snooze, you lose, right? It's all right. It's all right. So Jay was at the concert and Jared's girlfriend was at the concert. So, love yous all. Have a safe, blessed week and a great day tomorrow. Look out for the video. I could possibly post it tonight on the food haul. Like I said, it'll give you something to look at. If you're new here, subscribe, smash the thumbs up button. And thanks for rewatching it back. Greatly appreciate it. And shocked, so shocked, that it didn't cut me off in 30 minutes. But love yous all. Paul, love you. I'll check the message. Thanks, everyone. Be safe, and I will see you throughout the week, and I will see you next Sunday. And I'm going to hold this up and then bid you a farewell and try the pork rub. I couldn't even think of it. So I'm going to hold up my tahini and wish you a blessed week. Bye, Joe. Love your comments. You always leave me great comments. Stay safe, everyone, and pray you all have a great week. Happy Memorial Day to all. Paul just said it all for me, so I love yous, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, friends? Let me turn it around. Okay. Bye, everyone. Be safe.